I am honored. Elune, light your path.
I am listening. Be careful.
What brings you here? Good luck, friend. May the stars guide you.
You damn hunter. Stealing. Kill. Hey, what's up, Mason? Just chilling in the night elf zone. Yeah. Well, I kind of cheated. I mean, I didn't cheat, but I ran over. I went out front of Ironforge and climbed over the mountains and jumped down across the other side of the mountains to Menethil Harbor. I had to use my bubble 3 times to, to make it down. That's the benefit of playing a Paladin. Bubble jumps for the win. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I think I got a little bit of a cold. My wife's had a runny nose the last couple days, and she's been kind of feeling a little bit under the weather, and I think I got the same thing, man. Yeah. Yeah, it was a long day. It's always a long day, man. When you're writing code, you know, it's always like at my age, when you're 51 years old and you spend all day writing code, and you get off and you start playing WoW. It's like, yeah, some days I'm a little tired. But yeah, I am tired today. Jesus. Quick respawns here. Yeah, I was watching one of the death clips from the hardcore Discord again, and once again the people were clickers. You know, the guy was like going down and clicking abilities, clicking health potions, and I'm just amazed at, with as old as World of Warcraft is, how many people still, you know, use their mouse just to click skills. You know, it's like wow. You know, it's amazing. I guess a lot of people have been dying because the guy just had so many deaths today. Oh, I hope you're joking. That's a challenge I would not participate in. Yeah, sorry. If that's a real, I'm sure you're just joking, but man, if someone did a challenge like that, I would laugh at them. Like, there ain't no way you're gonna get me to click the abilities. That's not a hardcore challenge. That's a challenge of stupidity. That's a stupidity challenge. I mean, this is just a beta, so but it's so hard for me not to, you know, not to want to do fishing or do some sort of crafting. You know, it's so hard for me to like skip that stuff, especially fishing because when you go to Dark Shore, there's like 3 fishing quests and they're worth good experience. So it's kind of hard to be like, ah, but it does take time to level up to 50 just so you can actually do those quests. But it's hard for me to be like, I'm not going to do that because this is just a beta. Oh, I don't think I've ever played a game where I moved around with the arrow keys. I was like, yeah, the old key. I don't even. I mean, the first thing I do, like when I play WoW, is I always, you know, I change all the key binds. I mean, the arrow keys, like this arrow key. Actually, it's not working. I haven't done it on this character yet, apparently. Like using my sheath, and no, it is. It's. I'm not sure. It's not working though. That's weird. I guess it doesn't do it when you have. No. I guess I was in combat or something. I don't know. But I always do the right arrow as sheath and unsheath my weapon. Left arrow usually is, you know, chat reply. Like chat whisper reply. So if you go to chat, if I whisper left arrow and then up and down arrows, who knows? I don't even know what I have for those. Probably nothing. They're probably still forward and backwards. Here, let's find out. Yeah, they're still forward and backwards, but I certainly don't ever use them. I've seen. Oh, and I saw. I was playing yesterday and I saw a guy keyboard turning. You could tell he was keyboard turning, you know. And I never even used the turn keys. Like to me, like I have strafe as Q and strafe, you know, straight left is Q and strafe right is E, and A is I rebind A and D to be, you know, abilities like, you know, like heroic strike and whatever. Yeah, I'm really tired. You can definitely hear it in my voice. But it's funny that I'm even playing this game because this is just a beta. It's not like this character is going anywhere. You know, when they release when they actually release Season of Mastery, this character just gets, you know, deleted or ignored. You know, I wish that Season of Mastery was already out, but actually this is good for me to. This is just really practice. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this leveling path where I go to the Night Elf Fair. I probably will. You guys are being stingy with the spider legs. Apparently these spiders don't have any spider legs. They don't have any legs on them. They've actually got a hardcore Discord channel, which was funny. Which I didn't even know they... Here.
All in praise. Praise be the sister, for I am she.
This guy's trying to kill Chokzol Elite in hardcore.
Please don't pull anything but when running out, thank you. I would much appreciate it. Dust. Sully boy, you and me. You and me, Sully boy! Now or never!
Sully boy!
Please don't do it, Sully. I'm trying to cast a heal here.
Yeah, I don't know what he has for his UI. I don't know what UI he's using. It's kind of weird.
I don't have mana for this. That's why we have mana potions. Target dummy, do your thing! Do your duty! Save me! Give me the time I need!
Make sure I'm not getting attacked.
Oh, God! No! I'm taking you with me to whatever grave fires might be! Fear!
Fia tried to use Sphere, but yeah, didn't work. So yeah, I didn't know that they actually had a hardcore like YouTube channel where they post like, you know, hardcore death clips. I love that guy though. He's like, "Sully boy, it's you and me." Sully boy. Yeah, I may do a different UI. I may try the Shadow, what are they, like Shadow UI or whatever it's called, but it doesn't work on. At least I can't get it to work on this version. Here, hold on. I'm gonna take a AFK just for a minute. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Do I have? Yeah, I do. Ugh. And I need to clean my mouse pad. Excuse me, big burp. I think one of the interesting things about hardcore is that people do tend to really like to, create different UIs, like do different like add-ons and stuff. You see it a lot more in World of Warcraft, like Classic. I see a lot of people using like different UIs. I actually would love to use something new and interesting. Usually I use the Guild Wars 2. I was using Guild Wars 2, and I really liked that one, but I can't get any of the UIs to work in this version of the game because it's a beta. It's like almost every add-on I try to work on this beta doesn't really work. But once they come into an official release of the Season of Mastery, I'm sure they'll hopefully someone. I don't know if anybody's going to create any add-ons for it because it's a weird version of the game. It's not 1.12. They're calling it 1. They're saying it's like WoW 1.4, I think, like 1.41. And good luck trying to find add-ons that are specific to World of Warcraft 1.4. It's you won't see too many that are specific to that version. I have, I've tried versions like 1.37, and they don't work. Of course, I've tried the Burning Crusade ones like 2.5, and they don't work. Sully boy, save me, Sully boy. We don't, and as far as I know, I haven't seen any information on how long they're going to be doing the beta before they have the release, I haven't seen any info on that yet. Okay, with these new test servers, Blizzard will introduce faster leveling, which is the server we're on right now, increased resource nodes and spawns, and summoning stones. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they've released the information yet on how long these betas are going to run or when the release is actually going to be. Look at my gear, though. Look at this gear. I have like all gray gear. I do have a white weapon. Other than that, everything I'm wearing is gray. So yeah, we got some crappy gear. There we go. Get some darkness in here. I don't think we can change the contrast, can we? We can. Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice. Ooh. All right. You're playing ESO and Ascension. Yeah. That new world is kind of
Goddess, watch over you.
wasn't really that much fun, was it? It just kind of gets to the point where it was like, yeah. See dialogue.
How may I help? Elune be with you. Hello. Till next we meet. Be careful. Ishnu Allah.
God, forever. Why do they put the quest that you haven't accepted at the bottom? That always has annoyed me. Quest dialogue in World of Warcraft. Like, if I go to a quest giver and they have two quests and one shows up at the top and one kind of shows up at the bottom, here I'll show you what I mean.
Careful.
I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so if I go to this quest giver, when it shows it like this, it always bugs me that quests that you haven't accepted are at the top, that they're not at the top. To me, this should be reversed. You know, it's like it's just how you read a book, you know, top down. It's like if I haven't done it, it's like if I've already done it, if I've already accepted it, it should be at the bottom, not the top. That I don't know, it's just me. That's just me. It just drives me absolutely insane.
Good luck.
It's just the littlest things drive me insane, though. I think that's pretty obvious. You're done with New World? Yeah, I'm pretty much done with New World. I mean, I'll come back and play it if they make some drastic changes. I might come back and check it out when they do the server merges, but it's just... I felt like the time that I was spending in the game didn't feel like it was worth it. I felt like it was a waste of my time. Like, at least in this game, if I do the hardcore challenge, at least, I have a goal. There's something I'm striving towards. We're striving towards an extremely difficult goal of trying to run Molten Core with one life, in hardcore, and try to clear Molten Core without... Basically try to get level all the way to 60 and clear Molten Core without even dying once. So that's like an unbelievably difficult challenge. It might even be impossible. Personally, I think it's going to be... I don't think it's impossible, of course, but I think when you start talking about a raid with that many people, it's... Unless you've got like supremely talented, people who really know the raid and the instances and all the fights and stuff, it can go bad pretty easily. I apologize for my voice, man. I'm really tired, so haven't been feeling well lately. So I've been feeling kind of under the weather. So if I sound like that, that's why. I haven't gone to Sword and Board yet either. So, and also, I haven't determined the build that I'm going to use yet either. So, I mean, am I going to go straight up like tanky? Am I going to go? I haven't decided yet what build I'm going to use in this character. And got wars. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing with New World is it kind of the server you're on can have a pretty big impact on the experience you have, Like if you just happen to join, a faction that's well organized and they're winning wars and they're controlling areas, then you're probably fairly happy. But what happens if you join a faction where it's the opposite. You're never winning anything, and you're completely disorganized and full of a bunch of poor players. Then you can have a really bad experience. I think you made a good decision, Tony. I don't think it's a game that it's maybe I don't know. It's not the right game for me. That's for sure. You know, and I think that I really feel that you know that it will drop off. You know that the server that you know unless they change things, I think it may struggle. You know, like if we go to New World status, I'm curious like how many people are even playing it now because I haven't played it in a couple days. I'm curious if it's continuing to kind of drop. Yeah. It's funny how no matter how many games I play, how often I end up coming back to this one, you know? It's just, it says something for how good World of Warcraft, you know, how it's such a great game it is, like the, you know, the vanilla version of it. The problem with World of Warcraft, and I've talked about it before, is it's really the people that are playing these games today have the wrong mindset. You know, the mindset they approach the game with is just completely wrong. Hey Isabel, this is not Ascension. This is a Blizzard server. It's the Season of Mastery server. So it's a beta. This is the classic Season of Mastery beta. So it's basically classic. It's classic fresh. They're going to release a new, you know, vanilla World of Warcraft classic server that's called the Season of Mastery that just has some different changes to it. So it's a little bit faster leveling, and you know you can Google it and see, but it's called the WoW Season of Mastery. Yeah, WoW retail is horrible. It's just terrible. But I mean, the people that play World of Warcraft and the people that play MMOs in general, to me, they're part of the biggest problem with MMOs. In fact, probably the number one, I would actually say, without a doubt, the number one problem with MMOs right now is not the MMOs themselves, but it's the players. It's the toxic players. It's the people that look for ways to cheat the game. It's looking for ways to abuse mechanics. They don't just get in there and actually just enjoy playing the game, you know, and enjoy, you know, doing maybe more of the RPG side of it, you know, going through the stories, just enjoying the questing and, you know, enjoying the game. They just don't play it that way anymore. It's always like they're always looking for some way to, you know, boost each other or clear stuff, you know, go into a dungeon with 20 mages, and which is okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, really. But that's not the way I like to play. And I even thought about the MMO that I would create. I might even, and there are some MMOs that do this, where basically there's a dungeon makeup. Like if you go into a dungeon, you're not allowed to bring the same class twice. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm playing Paladin, Isabel. I like Vajira. You know, I never really watched him much. I never really knew much about him other than just he played WoW and he competes in bodybuilding competitions. But I watched about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months back. He was in Burning Crusade Classic and he was doing some arena, and he would stream arena, like him playing arena on his YouTube. And it was actually just the way he talks while he's streaming. Like he's really laid back. And he's actually pretty fun to watch, and I don't really like to watch people play video games much, but he was actually, you know, I could stand it. I could actually watch him, and it was like it wasn't like annoying. You know what I mean? He seems like a pretty nice person, Bajira. So, like if I saw him in real life, I'd probably go up to him and say, "Hey, Bajira," you know. I'd probably actually want to meet the guy and say, "Hey, how's it going?" And you know, shoot the shit with him about, you know, World of Warcraft stories from 2004 all the way to now. You know. Yeah, retail's terrible. Yeah, don't even play retail WoW. It's absolutely horrible. This is 3.8. Well, like I said, I think it's Blizzard's fault. I mean, like I said, you know, I said the number one problem with MMOs is players. That's actually not 100% true, because the people who make the games can control to some degree how players approach the games, right? So if you prevent people from abusing mechanics, then they can't play that way. So it becomes not an option. Perfect example of that is how players are boosting other players and charging them gold. there's such an easy fix for that. I mean, there's an easy fix. All you do is say that if you go into a dungeon that's level range like 18 to 25, you cannot enter that dungeon unless you are of that level range, right? 18 to 25. So if you were level 60, you can't you can't group up with people, and go into a dungeon that you're not within that level range. Now, you could go, the way I would do it is if you're 60, you could do the dungeon solo. I wouldn't prevent 60s from going into like level, like to stockades or whatever and just soloing it. If you want to do that as a 60, that's fine. You've earned the right to do that. But I would not allow a 60 to join a group of level 25s and run into stockades. I would prevent that. It would say you can't join the dungeon because you have someone in your group who's outside the level range. That would right away pretty much prevent boosting. That would pretty much just kill boosting immediately. People couldn't just boost.
Can I assist you?
But I mean, the MMO makers can definitely do things to prevent people from abusing mechanics. It's just really, are they going to? Will they?
Till next we meet.
You only play Ascension, but you don't have much time. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like Ascension, but I got the problem with Ascension is the people I were playing with, I don't think they're playing it anymore. So I just figured if I was going to play anything, it just seems like, at least if I play, hardcore, classic, WoW, not Ascension, classic WoW, Road to Mastery. That's a mouthful, by the way. I don't know why they, I would have preferred they just called it WoW Seasonal Servers or something, or WoW Fresh Seasonal. Whatever. I guess that's a mouthful too. Okay. Didn't I get some egg? Oh, I did.
Ishnu Dal Dieb.
Actually. 1 point. I don't know how to use a gun. I don't know how to use a gun at this point. Ooh, that's probably an upgrade. Yeah. Well, one of my friends went to play New World. Well, it's not really my friend, but you guys know Blue. Blue went to play New World. So Blue's playing New World, and then Zolson, my other friend Zolson, he's going back to work, so he's working a lot, and when he works, he's traveling on the road, so it's harder for him to play. So, yeah.
Farewell.
But yeah, let's take a look at the build again. I'm trying to remember what build we're gonna do here. Let's go vanilla. Wow. Okay, so we have a couple different ways we can go. One way we can go is go Divine Intellect, go into Improved Seal, and then grab Consecrate. We could do that if we wanted to do like an AoE or even like going towards like a tanking build. And then we could go straight into like Redoubt, Precision, and Toughness. to get us into shield specialization. Now, this would mean we'd be using sword and board, of course. This is the build I would go for if I was going to go more for like a tanking build, right? But we could go for just a pure damaging build, like, you know, two-hand build if we wanted. And we could go into like conviction. And I think you can still use redoubt. Can't you block? I can't remember if you can block. Yeah, we still would go redoubt. Precision. Kings. And then we could go reckoning. And then if we wanted to do like a seal of command build, this is one of the builds that I did before where we went seal of command. I don't think we went conviction though, sadly. I wish. We don't need this one, so we don't need improve seal. So because we're going to be running command, so we'd go improve judgment, benediction. We get seal of command. Then what we do is we'd rush down into reckoning, and we'd go one-hand specialization. So we'd actually be using a shield, and we do something like this. This requires level 52. So there's a lot of different interesting builds with the Paladin. None of them are overpowering builds, you know, like none of them are going to be like amazing. And, you know, like this here, where is it? Like this one here, anticipation increases your defense skill by 2. This is a terrible ability because 2 defense really doesn't do anything. Like 10, like you need 25 defense to give you like 1% increase on dodge and block, like 1%. So, you know, this is only going to give you 10. So it's giving you a 0.4% increase to your chance to block for 5 talent points, which is just, you know, that's terrible. But this is one thing you could do. Now you could still, the cool thing about this build is that you can still weapon swap and use a 2-hand weapon and get the better advantage of the seal of command. You know, it's going to do, seal of command gives Paladin a chance to deal additional holy damage equal to 7% of the normal weapon damage. So the more damage your weapon does, the more the additional proc of the holy damage of your seal of command is going to give you. So you can still do seal of command and weapon swap and do like, you know, you can do sword and shield if you want to like just take less damage. But if you're trying to do more damage in certain situations, and there are certain situations where you want to do more damage, then you, especially like for a good example of that is if you're going up against a caster. If let's say you're going up against one caster who's throwing fireballs in your face, you would rather use your 2-hand weapon because, you know, the shield's not going to do any good. You know, more armor isn't going to help you against a fireball. So you would switch to the 2-hand weapon and just try to, you know, do as much damage as you can with your judgments and your seal of command. So yeah, this build gives you a lot of flexibility because you can tank. You know, you've got good defense with the sword and shield, but yeah, with the reckoning and with seal of command, you can still get some pretty good damage procs if you want to swap to a 2-hand weapon. So I actually like this build quite a bit. And then we still have some talent points left. Like we'd have to decide, do we want to go, you know, down and grab Consecration. I'm always a big fan of Consecration. It's a big mana user, but it just feels good because it's another ability that does damage. And when you're leveling as a Paladin, like, so if we reset this and we rush Consecrate, of course, the weird thing is if you go Seal of Command, then your improved Seal of Righteousness is going to be bogus. And in that case, if you wanted to go with Consecrate and go with the Seal of Command, then I would probably recommend, you know, it kind of sucks. I probably would recommend going just grabbing Strength. Just grabbing Strength and grabbing Divine Strength and Divine Intellect. Because I don't really care so much about losing time on my spiritual focus. I think is kind of garbage to me, for me anyway. But you could go this route to get Consecrate, right? And this will be level 20. And keep in mind that Paladins don't really have a lot of abilities at level 20. You don't really have a lot of abilities. So getting another ability that does damage like Consecrate, it's actually pretty useful, especially if you're fighting more than one target. You know, it is a big mana. It does use a lot of mana, but I still like it. I'm a big fan of Consecrate. So those are two of the builds, like a couple different builds that I would go with. I would probably like, if you wanted to go pure pure tanking, you probably would. Like if I wanted to do a build that was just for tanking, I would probably go, let's see, precision. You don't want improve righteousness, you know, and then here you could actually go into... You could go anticipation. I just don't think it's that good. But... Now, the reduce the cooldown of Blessing Protection and increase the duration of your Blessing Freedom. The increasing the duration of Blessing Freedom is good for PvP, but not necessarily needed for... Yeah, you could do this. The one-hand weapon specialist is just going to increase your damage, so it's going to generate more threat. And of course, you would want Benediction. You would want all of Deflection. So I would probably... Let's see. It's tough. I'd have to play around with that. I don't know if I'd, because Deflection is really good for a tank build, obviously, for damage mitigation. The question is, where do we want to lose points so that we can get all 5 of Deflection? Do we want to lose them in Reckoning? Or do we want to lose them in our one-hand weapon specialization? That's kind of a toss-up. It's kind of a toss-up. I mean, you're going to go for not being crit that much, so I would probably take them out of Reckoning. And do something like that. That's probably what I would do. But unfortunately, as a Paladin, you really don't really have a good tanking. You're not the best tank without having a taunt. It's pretty rough.
What brings you here? May the stars guide you. Good luck, friend.
It's funny, I went up and I killed all those guys for that quest, and I didn't even have the quest. I'm such a noob. That's okay, we'll do it again. We need spider legs anyway, so we're going to go this way and get those. And yeah, we're skipping a lot of these early quests because we don't really need them. I mean, we're already level 11, so. Yeah, these guys aren't even giving me experience at this point because I'm too high. So we need to move on to the next area. I'm gonna rush consecration. So We are going to rush Consecration. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what I said. And we are going to grab Strength, Intellect, Consecration, and then we're going to, let's see, reset. Strength, Intellect, Consecration. Then we're going to rush Precision. Actually, no, we're going to rush Seal of Command. Precision is good, though. It's really nice to get the hit rating in there. But because we're going to be killing mobs my level or lower, it won't be a big an issue. Plus, if we can try to stick to using swords, we'll get the human racial for the sword skill. So probably won't be too big a deal. So we can go here, we'll grab this, and boom, Seal of Command. Then we can rush Redoubt, then Precision, then grab Toughness, Shield Specialization, Kings. Yeah, I don't know. I'm there. I wish this would reduce the cooldown of a couple other abilities, but it doesn't. Reduce the cooldown of your Blessing and Protection and increases the duration of Blessing. Nah, not really needed. Do hammer. This increases the duration. Actually, let's get rid of that. Let's go ahead and do Toughness. And hammer. Then we're going to grab Blessing, Reckoning. Oh wow, look. We can't even get to Holy Shield. Holy shit. That's... Huh. You know what that means? That means we can't get Consecration. That means with the Seal Command build that we won't be getting Consecration. But also, we can only get to level 30 currently, so I should probably take a look at what's best. I think what's best for just getting to level 30 probably would be rushing Seal of Command. I just screwed up then. I just screwed up. I'll have to do a respec. I just screwed up. Yeah, we can rush. We'll rush Improved Judgment right away. Yeah, see, this gets us low. So this would be level 20. So this will get us to Seal of Command. This is what I should do. I already screwed up and went 2 points in Divine Intellect. This happens every time I play. Every time I play. It's only because the only reason I screwed up is because we cannot get we can't get Seal of Command and also get Holy Shield and Consecration. We can't get all three of those abilities in the same build, unfortunately. Which sucks. I think, to me, like one of the things they could do to really improve, you know, vanilla WoW is to really rework the Paladin a little bit. Because the Paladin would be such a better class if you just gave it a taunt, and if you moved some of the abilities around. Like, Consecrate shouldn't be a talent. They did this in Burning Crusade. Like, Consecrate shouldn't be a talent. This should be a skill. Every Paladin should be able to get this, right? It shouldn't be a talent. And we need a taunt. Give Paladins a taunt. Consecration should be a, you know, should be a skill in your skill tree. Or, you know, it shouldn't be a talent, so. Just those two changes alone would greatly help a Paladin when creating like a tanky type Paladin for tanking. Because you need Consecrate, but there's a couple other things that are in the Retribution tree currently that you want as well, like Deflection. Yeah, the Paladin in Burning Crusade is way better than the Paladin in Vanilla. So it's like you have to kind of come up with ways to offset the terrible, the terrible state of the Paladin Vanilla, you know. Now I think we do get Seal of Light at 30, so that's going to help us quite a bit. So that's cool that we get that at 30, because we can only get to level 30 currently on this beta. So this is level 20. So what I probably would do, I don't know, man. I might just go Retribution, but I like Redoubt. We can't get, I don't think we can get, let's see. Level 20, yeah, see, level 25. We can't really do anything. All we could really do would be, you know, that's it, level 30. We can't even get, like, Blessing of Sanctuary. until they increase the level cap. Yeah. There, you have to be level 41 to get Seal of Command and Blessing of Sanctuary. Oh, crap, there's 3 of these guys. And their spells just are not hitting hard. Look at that. Normally, I think their spells would hit me a lot harder. Look how weak their spells are hitting me. Of course, they are level 6 and I'm level 11. So I'm thinking for a level 30 build, we'll do this. There you go. There's a level 30 build. So you do have Redoubt if you do want to use a shield, but you've also got increased crit rate. I don't know, though. You don't really need that. I mean, you're probably better off just going precision. I don't know. It's a weird experiment trying to come up with a build that's a good build for just level 30. Not something I've had to do before. Hopefully they'll improve the level cap quick soon so we can get past level 30. Well, so we screwed up my build already, but that doesn't... Let's see. So right now I have... Cancel. I have 2 points into Divine Intellect. I could still go in and grab Improved Judgment. Level 18. Yeah. Oh, we were so close. Just 1 talent point away. Yeah, see, this is level 30. If we were level 31, we could go ahead and get this build. This build would be cool. But I'm not going to respec. We got 2 talent points here. That's fine. I mean, Divine Intellect is useful. Let's go Benediction and just go through Judgment. So that's level 18. So, and then we'll go ahead and grab Command. And after that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do at that point. Maybe I will respec at that point. But by then, we'll have some money, so we can afford to respec. I cannot get this damn spider leg. Sorry, I was checking my text messages. So I don't know if you guys saw Asmongold's video where his mom literally almost blew herself up. I shouldn't laugh, but it's pretty crazy. Like, his mom is really sick, and that, which is, really sad, of course. Which is really sad, of course, but she was on an oxygen tank. She was breathing, was having trouble breathing, I guess. So she's got an oxygen tank, and she breathes out. Well, she was smoking a cigarette, apparently too close to the mouthpiece for the oxygen tank. Well, I guess she must have had the mouthpiece close to her face, and it literally exploded. Like, the oxygen that was in the mouthpiece from the cigarette, somehow it exploded or something. And it caught fire, and Asmongold runs into his mom's room, and he said it was like a cartoon. He could see the cord going from the mouthpiece to the oxygen tank, like burning slowly. And if it would have burned all the way to the oxygen tank, it would have exploded. crazy, just absolutely crazy stuff, you know. And his mom, like, you know, she's really sick, and luckily Asmongold's got, you know, obviously he's got lots of money. He's able to. He had to call 911 because his mom was, I think she was burned, and but I mean, come on, don't smoke cigarettes next to an oxygen tank. That's, you know, not a good idea. But hopefully she gets better. You know,
Greetings.
I certainly don't want anybody's family members to, you know, to die. Of course, you know, you send your prayers to Asmongold's mom. You know what I mean?
Goddess, watch over you.
Yeah.
How may
So,
I help?
Hello.
do I have any more? I have one egg. Let's just sell the egg. Actually, I probably, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the mild spices. Well,
A Shah Fela. My goods are of the highest quality.
yeah, let's sell it for now, I guess. Oh, when did I get this? When did I get this magical green sword of godliness? I can't. Why is it red? A paladin can't use a one-handed sword. You do not require proficiency. Wow, I can't even use swords. That's pretty amazing. I forgot that paladins had to actually train swords. That, and the weapons trainer is all the way in Stormwind, so that's okay. We're gonna, yeah. So that weapon's not gonna get much use out of it, unfortunately. All right, we're gonna get rid of the Twisted Hatred, abandon. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. Let's go ahead and turn this quest in, because I don't think I'm going to come back to Dolinar. I don't think I'm going to do the follow-up quests.
Peace be with you.
875 XP, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and knock out this quest. These two quests, I should say. I think if we knock out these two quests here, then turn the ones into Darnassus, then I think we're done. We can go ahead and move on to... The question is, now we have three options. We can either go to Darkshore and do the quest there, which I probably won't do, or I could do the beginning starter ones, or we could just head over to Loch Modan, because Loch Modan has a ton of quests that I could start doing at this level. Well, we're going to be level 12 by the time we finish these. And then Loch Modan, when we finish those, we could start looking at maybe moving into maybe Westfall. I don't know, I'd probably be level 14 by then. Which is a good level to do Westfall. I'm going to skip the escort quest because I don't have to fight through those mobs to get to it. Also, it's a little bit dangerous at level 11, because you can easily get multiple mobs on you. And they're usually casters, so let's go ahead and skip it. Got lucky with the drop rates there. Normally the drop rates on that is a lot worse. So far I haven't seen any XP increase. They're talking about this being a quest experience increase, but I don't think it kicks in until level 20. Because, I mean, I haven't seen any kind of increase in XP, really. Feels about just like normal vanilla.
Hello. Farewell.
Oh wow, I had a cooking. I didn't know that was a cooking quest. We'll abandon that, but that's good to know that that's there. I didn't know that was there. Actually, the Princess Must Die and these other quests are still yellow. That's actually good. So we could go back to just the Stormwind area and continue doing those quests. Yeah, the ones by Eastvale Logging Camp. But I do like the Lockmoden quests, though, are good XP. You like Dark? Yeah, well, I love Dark Shore. Say what's up, Sosa. Yeah, you know. Dark Shore is the fastest, but usually it's the fastest if you've gone and done the other quests leading up into it. I haven't done all the quests leading up into it, so I'm not gonna. And also, if you also are doing fishing, if you want to really take advantage of the speed of Dark Shore quest lines, you want to make sure you do all of the quests in this zone here before you go to Dark Shore. You don't have to, but I like to. I mean, but the fishing, there's 3 fishing quests there that are pretty easy. They're good to do if you actually want to level up fishing. So, won't be doing it on this run, but when the full server launch comes out, I will be doing it because I'm definitely going to want fishing. Fishing is going to be very beneficial to the guild for making the MP5, the MP5 food for the casters. It's raining. Gotta love the rain. Now, there better be the quest up here, because we need the quest to kind of deliver the package to what's-her-name. I hope it's available. See, and this is what I was talking about. This one, I don't think this quest that this guy gives you becomes available unless you complete. We'll have to check back after I turn these quests in. Maybe it'll open up then. I'm not sure what quest opens that one up. But that opens up a quest to deliver a package to the girl over in, I think, Rutherun Village. Or is it Rutherun? Yeah, Rutherun Village.
How may I help?
Now he's got the Mossy Tumors quest, which...
Dear
Oh,
love,
it does, you know what? It does give 6 silver.
hello.
Which is a pretty good amount of silver for me at this level. But I've only got 35 silver. So maybe we'll do the Mossy Tumors. It's pretty close by and pretty easy.
Speak quickly, young one. I have urgent matters to attend.
I don't know. I mean, the Paladin is like the benefit of the Paladin for the Road to Ragnaros, like I said, is she will be good for tanking Skolo and Stratholme. Um, but other than that, like, and just farming materials, AoE wise, she's not. I don't know how good she's going to be in a raid unless I do, unless I go heal, unless I, become a healer for raiding,
I am honored.
which is quite possible. I don't know why I would save that, but whatever.
Good luck, friend.
It was funny when Kargos and those guys were doing their stream about the Road to Ragnaros, and they were talking about different classes, like what classes would be, good classes to have in a raid. And Kargos was talking about, like, Graves was talking about having like a druid tank, so you could off tank it, like the tank you could help off tank and off heal. And Kargos was saying, well, Paladin, you could heal, and he's like, well, what about a protection Paladin? And like nobody even said anything. I felt so bad because you guys know I love the protection Paladin, but the problem with protection Paladin is if you're in Molten Core and if you can't really carry a prop Paladin and protection Paladin into Molten Core, I don't really understand, can't really get threat very easily with a protection Paladin, and I'm not sure how well it would do in Molten Core. I've never tried it. I'd have to go engineering, and I don't know, maybe if we farmed the recipe for the shield, and that shoots off, the lightning, that would be very helpful for the
Go in peace.
for the Paladin to get that shield is extremely helpful. If you're going to be doing any kind of tanking.
What brings you here? Asha Fela.
Greetings.
That's a lot of money for a mace. Oh, it is. Well, it's only a one-handed mace. Look at this mace. This is 26 silver, but it comes in at 9 DPS per second. Hmm. 9 DPS. Let's see. 26 silver. I'm gonna buy it.
Be careful. My goods are of the highest quality. Goddess.
9 DPS. See if we can crush some mobs. Hmm, 52 white damage. Of course, it cost me a lot of money, and I'm down to 22 silver. Oh shit, I needed the Paladin trainer too. And there is no Paladin trainer anywhere near here. Closest Paladin trainer I think is Theramore Island. Hey, what's up, Sonic? Just leveling up a hardcore Road to Ragnaros tune. Just trying to figure out what leveling path maybe that I'm going to use and like what kind of build and all that fun stuff. Man, I really wish the server. It kind of sucks. Like I said, I mean, you spend a lot of time leveling up a character in vanilla, kind of in this in this game, and it's only a beta, so it's like you don't really want to spend too much time because it's all just going to get wiped, and you're going to have to start all over. But it's good practice to figure out, like I said, what do we want to do? How do we want to do the build? What leveling path are we going to take? What quests do we need to do? And all that stuff. And a lot of stuff I know already, but it's good to get back in and kind of refresh my memory on some of this stuff. There's the elite down here. I think it's an elite that we can take out too, because he'll drop a quest item. I think I can take him at level 12. Yeah, I don't. Sosa, I don't know when it's coming out, and I wish I did. Because, it's got to be within the next couple months, right? Yeah, I don't know when it's coming out. Cargos was... I don't know. Cargos said that they were in contact with Blizzard. And Blizzard, at least the GM anyway, and GM did confirm that they would verify if someone had died. But they're working on Cargos told me that they have 4 people, at least 4 people that are working on the hardcore. Here's the elite I was telling you about. Or no, that's not him. I'm sorry. They have at least 4 people working on an add-on, the hardcore add-on. Which will track, track like your death, and it won't allow you to trade with other people, and it'll do a couple. I guess it'll do other things. Actually, they're saying that their website, you'll be able to post your progress on the website. I think they're gonna. He said it'd be almost like Weak Auras, where you copy the text out of the add-on, and then something like that. I didn't quite understand it, but like you paste it on the website, and it would actually I guess show post your progress. So then maybe they're gonna have like a leaderboard or something on the website. So people are really going to start racing each other if you put a leaderboard up there. But of course, what happens when people race in hardcore? They get killed because you're pushing it. You're pushing, trying to go fast, and anytime you go fast and push it, you can easily make mistakes, get yourself killed. So yeah, I was just googling it earlier, trying to figure out if more information on the servers, and I couldn't find anything. I'm gonna Google it again, but yeah, I don't know, man. No information yet on when they're gonna release the servers. And I'm still not 100% set in stone that I'm going to play a Paladin. I mean, I know I'm going to play a Paladin, but I may still play a Warrior. I may play both. You know, they were talking about, you know, those guys, Grays and Cargos, were talking about it makes sense to level up multiple 60s because there's a good chance, you know, one of them is going to die, right, when you're doing, you know, raiding and stuff. So, I don't know. We'll see. I saw the elite spawned over here last time, so we'll take a look. We can definitely use that Skull of Protection against him. Let's head this way. He was right over here. But it's not here now. Doesn't look like it. No. I don't know why this guy keeps going offline and on like 10,000 times. This guy, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. It's really annoying. He's like offline, online, offline, online. It's like, what the hell, dude? What are you doing? I was like, what the hell is Flavor Flav doing? I had to turn off, I said I had to turn off Guild Alert because it was getting so annoying. Look at that, 92 damage at level 12. That's pretty big. 92 damage. Damage. Lumberjack axe. I'm so glad I got that. It's so funny that I screwed up and had to like gonna have to respec. Oh well. I don't necessarily have to respec. Maybe by the time I get to 30 they'll increase the limit, the level limit. Am I still? No, it's done. Okay, I did get the final one. Well, I thought they said they were going to. I thought I read that, but honestly, I was looking at it the other day and I couldn't find where the verbiage on that, but I thought they said they were going to. They didn't? I could have sworn I read that. Players, okay, week 1 of the beta, players will be capped at 30. We plan to make incremental additions to the beta service each week. The following plans, but see, none of these say level increase. So yeah, nothing in here says they're going to increase the level cap. So yeah, I don't know. I thought I read it somewhere though. Well, it doesn't say they're going to increase the level. All it says is they're going to, you know, they're going to say like, it says they will make incremental additions to the beta servers each week. Well, it just seems to me to make sense if you're going to make incremental additions each week that eventually you would raise the level cap because people are going to hit level 30, you know, pretty quickly. You know, it doesn't take that long to get to level 30. You're talking like, I mean, I get to level 30 in 2 days, you know. You can go 1 to 20 in like the first day, and the next day you can go 20 to 30 probably. You begin the raid mechanics. Yeah, maybe, but I mean, I don't know. I think that seems like a lot, though. I mean, I don't think that if they're changing raid mechanics, I don't think they're expecting people to get to that. I mean, to level to 60, even if you're like no lifing it, it's going to take you like a week to get to 60, and then to get, you know, geared up to have actually decent gear, you actually go do raid. It's going to take you another, like, you know, maybe another week. So, I mean, they could do it if they plan on having this beta out for like, let's say 2 months or something. Yeah, I mean, sure, people could gear up and do raids. I just think that's kind of a bad idea because you don't want burnout to set in. I mean, people spend that much time, you know, it's like then you wipe it all, and then when the real launch comes out, you lose all that progress. So I don't know. Is this quest still not here? I don't think it's going to be here. Damn it. This one here sucks.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Dude. It's so weird when the rain does this. It's like raining over here, raining here, but it's not raining above me. Like a curtain of rain along that side. This might fix it. Nope. That did not fix it.
How may I help?
I'm not gonna do that quest. So that quest was good. I mean, it's 6 silver plus the knife. So that quest, you know, got me 7.5 silver. So it's good. Certainly need the money. Like, big time. Wow, and it 1,218 experience. That's a ton. That feels like more like a lot. Like that seems a little bit high. Maybe there is a 25% increase there because 1218 on a level 12 quest, that seems like a lot.
Hello. Good luck, friend.
Oh shit, did I not? I don't think I got the flight path. I don't think I got the flight path when I was in Darkshore.
I am listening.
Nope, I certainly did not.
Elune be with you. Elune light your path.
I don't know what they're gonna do. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I guess we had this open. Season of Mastery. This is our core design pillar. Okay, they say the main goal of Season of Mastery is to provide a WoW class experience that brings a faster progression and more challenging content. You can see the reflection of the adjustments such as increased quest XP, a 12-month content release cycle, and an honor system and certain battlegrounds being available from the launch of the game. So they're going to have honor and battlegrounds right away. That's kind of cool. We've increased the difficulty of raid encounters, restoring raid mechanics that were removed in early iterations of certain encounters. And we're prohibiting the use of world buffs inside raid instances, which I'm a big fan of personally. Of course, these are just the changes we've done so far. There have been a lot of discussions about loot, specifically the rate at which players can get loot from raids, as we currently have plans to increase that. I don't know. I mean, there aren't a lot of loot drops in like the raids in vanilla, so I understand why you might want to increase the loot. Maybe like increase the number of items that drop. Like if you kill a boss and normally they drop like 3 items, maybe increase that to like, you know, like 4, maybe even 5. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing because it'll help people. I mean, when you have like 40 people in a raid and you kill a boss and he drops 3 things, I mean, it takes a while for people to get gear when there's only like 3 things dropping and there's 40 people that need stuff, you know? So I'm not really opposed to seeing that increased. Maybe like 5 items, maybe.
Thank you.
I know exactly where this is at. This person said caffeine ejected. That's a name I haven't seen in a while. I remember there was a time when you posted sick pics daily here. Or am I just drunk? I said, nope, that's me. I returned from the dredges of MMO's loss to be a champion for the road to Ragnaros. Good times. Good times. Now you can see the difference in the shadows here, right? Here's like the bad shadows, see? And here's the good shadows. Look at the difference between turning like the advanced shadows on and off. Look at the difference. Holy crap. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Peace be with you, Delnadris. Go in peace.
Go in peace, but not in pieces. Delnadris. Why is that quest not available? See, that's another one that's interesting. Like, I do have cooking. Normally that person would have a quest for me, but she doesn't. I don't think it's a level thing. I didn't think that I had to be level 13 for that.
How may I help?
I am listening.
A love eternal.
Ishnu Allah.
Or love eternal. Ishnu Allah.
Salutations!
Greetings. Goddess watch over you.
Hi. Safe travels.
Yeah. Oh, is it cooking skill 10? Haha, Blue, you looked it up. Yeah, I figured it was probably something like that. That's okay. We'll have to see. Let me take a look. Yeah, I may be able to get some. It's gonna be tough. I can't get eggs off the owlbears, so that's probably how I'm gonna have to level my cooking is, killing the bears. It's tough because my natural inclination is to do cooking and fishing and to do all the things I normally would do, but because this is just a temporary server, it's just a beta. I'm trying really hard to pull back and not do any of that stuff. The Paladin with the searing light. You have been judged, and you have been found wanting. Alright, so, hey, Blue. So, New World status, only 393,000. If we look at, again, the trends, Eastern US East 250, 258, 230. Oh, my wife's home. I'm gonna take a break, guys. Meow! Talk to my wife. I'll be right back.
goddess bless you. May the stars guide you. Elune be with you.
Elune adore. May the stars guide you.
Greetings. May the stars guide you.
Greetings. Farewell.